Hey Wastelanders, this is Gary. So what I was telling you when I reviewed this knife, this is the TDI Flipper folder. Has an access lock, and you can see this is a smaller version of the TDI, but it's the more original. This is the TDI Astro MP. I couldn't remember TDI Astro. So this is the USSF, United States Space Force version of a K-bar knife. So I have the space bar, and I have that little blue, I think it's called the Corsair. And I didn't get the crowbar. I don't know what that's called, but I always, when this was introduced, I was wanting to pick it up, but I wanted to pick up on sale, and I got it 50% off at K-Bar. So I kind of like it. It's just mainly it's a novelty piece for me. I probably would never use it. If I had to use it, I would. But I would use this. Maybe I would use it. I don't know. So I'm going to try to make this video quick because I'm going to do a review on it a little bit later down the road. But I wanted to unpackage it and show you. So if you look at it compared to the TDI Flipper folder, it's a little bit different. It's a little small for my hands, I guess, but it still fits in here perfectly. I imagine you hold it like this, but you could hold it like this, and you could do some punch stabs. Like, I mean, if you had to do it a defense. It's mostly for self-defense, or probably, I don't know, I think cops carry them on their belts. I don't know about military, but I think cops carry them on their belts as a self-defense backup. So correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. So this is made in Taiwan. It's got the K-Bar USF stamp logo on here. It's just a novelty piece. I kind of like it because I would probably carry it. I don't imagine I would use it that much. I love this because it's a flipper. Yeah, I've been using this a lot. I've been flipping. I'm addicted to flipping this for some reason. Even the flipper tab, which I don't normally use. I like spidey flicking knives, or like a thumb stud, but I'm using this a lot lately, again from my bed, because I can't go anywhere. Unfortunately, I'm bed rest all the time. So it comes with a sheath. I suppose you could turn it into a neck knife. That would be, preferably, I would use a neck knife rather than, I would take the screws off and just use it as a neck knife. Just to get the weight off the sheath, I would remove this belt clip. And let's see how it goes in here. It locks in here pretty good. Let's see how you stick it in here. Okay. It's a particular way to stick it in here. Okay, well, I would probably leave the screws on. I don't know if this back screw comes out. I would probably leave, if this female end comes out, I would screw that back in, and then I would screw it on the other side to tighten up the sheath, because it's not, but I think it could be tighter. So And then I would probably put some paracord and make a paracord necklace. I have some snaps that were easily tear away if you get it caught in something. And I'll probably try to link the video of the snaps I did in this video, this whatever comes up here. And yeah, you could just yank it. Let's see, if I was carrying it on the neck and that it would hang in this way. I'm right-handed, so I would probably try to grab it. Let me see. There's no way to easily grab it unless it was hanging this way, and probably I would try to orientate it this way. So I would reach and then yank it down and then spin it back up. Or I could just this way and then just punch. Slash too. It's a pretty good setup. But as I said, I really like this knife, the flipper version. I believe, I don't know if it's in I don't think that's on the box, maybe. Yeah, it's Oz 8A steel, the same as this. So, but it's a full tang knife, so you can rely on it not breaking, you know, usually. My cat's about to charge me. If I think about it, I'll link to a hard... I watched a video on this guy that was stabbing this into a tree. Sorry, I don't remember his name. I'll try to link to him in the description. But he did some modifications of this knife. He sharpened the top 1 inch of this blade. And I think he did some work and made a choil, a finger choil out of this. I forgot to mention, I mean, this knife, it fits my hand, but when I hold it this way, I think it could be a little bit longer. And he did some modification where he added a choil so he could choke up on it. So it was pretty cool. And he torture tested this a lot, and it lived. And he drilled a lanyard hole, and his lanyards, he inserts a piece of metal in the paracord, and it sits it behind this lock bar, so it could be kind of a fixed blade. It just reinforces the lock bar so it won't close. I'll probably try to link it in the description. So you probably already had heard of his channel. Anyway, so let's not make this long. I'll probably review this. I don't know if I'll get to some hard use because my foot technically needs to heal still probably till into January. But hopefully I'll be able to hard test all my knives outside, preferably in the next year, the new year. So anyway, take care, Wastelanders. Do you want to play with that, Orby? You don't like it because it's in your spot. Let's move it out of the way. Well, let's move it to here. All right. What are you doing?